Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ralph's Automotive. I have planned on doing a series of topic videos. As you can see in front of you today, we're going to talk about air conditioning. Uh, there's going to be some haters. I already know that. Some people are going to get upset to hear the truth. At least that's one man's opinion. Everybody has the opportunity to chime in there. Leave your comments and correct me if I'm wrong or you think I'm wrong, whatever. But it's something I wanted to do for a while because it bothers me that everybody seems to think that, oh, it's no big deal. We just fill up. We're going to put a little bit more Freon in this air conditioner here, and it'll be fine. There is no diagnostics. We anybody knows air conditioning. We don't need to learn anything about that. So that has me bothered a little bit. So we're going to do some topic videos to talk about some of that stuff. And starting off with the comments that I hear. Well, here's my absolute favorite. Well, can you just top off the air conditioner? Okay, so I'm going to top off air conditioning. Well, I understand. Not everybody is a professional. People don't need to be. That's what they supposed to pay the technician to do. So here we are, going to the store. And the store, of course, they're going to be in business to sell things, and a lot of times that escapes people. These stores that sell these products, they're there to sell things. That's what these stores are meant to do, to sell, and that's it. They sell products. That is what they do. So you go in there, it's misleading to people because you walk in the store, you see this, okay, here we got Freon, okay, oh man, I'll just, get my air conditioning going a little bit better. I'll just walk in the store and buy me a can, and we'll just put some more in it, and surely that'll work better after that, And then you got the real fancy stuff. If you do some more digging, now you got the ones with the gauges. That really makes you feel special because now you have a gauge that shows you something. It's got a green area in it, that says, oh man, as long as it's in the green area, I'm good. To a certain extent, yes, but for the most part, no. Air conditioning as a whole has way, way, way too many variables to just stick a piece of hose on there and basically give it a good charging with one of the little bottles there. And they go even further depending on what stores you walk into. Now they separate, we've got this value stuff on one part of the shelf, and here we have the Arctic freeze and all the other good stuff. We have that on another part of the shelf, and naturally, the Arctic freeze, the can says Arctic freeze, it's got to be much better. So here is a question, that I tend to sometimes ask my customers if they happen to bring up the topic. How many plants is there, realistically speaking, that produce Freon or antifreeze or anything else? How many plants is there that actually produce that stuff? So you think all these labels you see out there, that's another company that makes the stuff? I don't really think so. What I think is those are companies just relabeling something, and it's a marketing scam. Guys, to me, that's all it is. It's a marketing scam. Because, here's why. I think there's only so many companies or plans that actually make it in the first place. It has to be pure to a certain extent, or they couldn't sell it. It would not work. So next time you go looking for 134A or any other thing you might come across, the new stuff is right around the corner now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and So why? So the next question I'm going to ask you guys is, why do technicians buy recovery machines? Now, it stands to reason that, obviously, we go out there, we buy these recovery machines, and here is one of them, okay? Quite a lot of money, Are we stupid for buying these machines, just to recover some Freon, why not bleed it out in the air, Heck, there's nobody watching, just bleed it, Crack a valve, bleed the stuff, it'll be okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah, there is times, that's going to get done that way, and there's failures in systems. It bleeds it anyway, but there's not just the recovery part of it. A lot of times the recovery machines, they will aid in the diagnostics as well. It doesn't, people that have the recovery machines, most of them are automated. They don't need us to stand there and do anything. You tell them what you want them to do, and they'll do that, and they'll warn you if something goes wrong. So, that being said, the true way of charging an AC system is to drain and refill with the factory specified amount of Freon. Not, taking a can, reading a set of gauges. Gauges will certainly tell a story, but it will never tell a complete story. Only on 100% functioning system will it ever tell a complete story. There is charts out there. I'm not going to pull all that up now, okay? There's charts out there that tell you about ambient temperature and gauge readings, what they should be. But let me tell you, and call it opinion, call it a professional opinion, don't care what you call it, let me tell you, there is variables. Everything has variables. But here is what I'm going to tell you does not have a variable. When I hook my refrigerant recovery machine on a vehicle and I pull out, I read, it tells me the amount of Freon that was recovered. If I see the amount of Freon that was recovered is within, I think it's 10 to 15% of what the manufacturer recommends you to have in there, and my AC system is not performing as it should, we're done. We are done at that point in time. Simply because I know now that it had the proper amount of refrigerant in the system, but it is not performing. So, at that point in time, we're going to be going looking for something else. We definitely not going to go to the parts store and buy another can and add some more in there in the hopes that it might get cooler. Now, you're probably going to do the opposite. You're going to burn the system up. You're going to you're going to have an overcharge in your system. It's going to be hard on the compressor, and that's all there is to it. So, opinions on this stuff may vary, but at the end of the day, if you're really interested in learning about air conditioning and air conditioning systems and how they're supposed to operate, here's what I recommend for everybody. That website right there has a whole host of information about air conditioning, and be rest assured, if you do end up taking your vehicle to a service technician that has been trained, that has received the proper training, certification, is kind of a wash. Anybody with good memory can get certified here, but somebody that has truly done the training and understands what's going on, they can do diagnostics on your air conditioning system. Guys, I'm saying the next time you go to a parts store and you have a thought of, let's pick up one of them cans, like this here, or the fancier cans, like that, the next time you have a notion going to a parts store or Rural King or wherever you go, and have a notion of picking one of them up, let me see if that'll help my air conditioner. Guys, I don't care where you go. It doesn't matter, just ask somebody that has got the experience that can help you figure out what's wrong with your air conditioner. Don't just assume, it's low, let's top this off and see if it works. Odds are it don't. There is cases where them gauges is just misleading. They're not telling the whole story, and besides that, some people go as far as buying actual gauge sets over there at Harbor Freight, but yet they have no idea what they're actually looking at. So, this is my rant, and that's the first video in this series. I want to talk about some other stuff, but I wanted to get that out there and get your guys' opinion, what you think about it. Tell your story. Tell me what you guys did. Have you ever done that? Have you gone to a store, been misled about that kind of stuff? Even have the sales guys, if they, if they tell you, you go ahead, buy that, put a little bit more in it, that'll work for you, Guys, let me know. I'm interested. I'm really interested in your story. Let me know. Post comments, because I want to hear this. This is a short video, I know, but there's more to come. Next one I'm going to do, I'm probably going to touch up on scan tools, maybe on regular hand tools. Don't know yet, haven't decided yet. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please give me your comments, like, subscribe, whatever. And again, thank you for watching.